Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. I hope everyone is doing well and having a great week, a great relaxing weekend. So today I'm going to open up some book mail with you and do a rapid fire weekly wrap up of the books I read this week. Next week I'm doing my Summerween, and I'm sure you've heard of it already. Gabby hosts Summerween on booktube and it already wrapped up, but I'm doing mine a little later, and I did that on purpose because how I wanted it to go is I wanted my Summerween to end in August, so that's why I'm doing it next week, because my Summerween will end the first week of August.
Follow my lead. I'm in love with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body. Last night with the shape of you. We push and pull like a magnet do. Although my heart is falling too, I'm in love with your body.
So I've got some book mail here. These were kindly sent to me. First one is bookish apparel, partnered with the Spicy Romance Book Club shop. So this is a paid partnership. This is my first ever paid partnership. The second package here was kindly sent to me as a gift from C.L. Sharp. She is an indie author, and oh my god, we're gonna talk about it. Third is something I purchased myself off of Mercari, and so yeah. So let's open these. I'm gonna be 100% transparent with you. I already opened these packages and I should have filmed before opening them, but I was just too excited and life is getting in the way. So I'm finding that I can only film like at the end of the week, and I receive these like throughout the week. Anyways, I'm gonna show you what I got and we're gonna talk about it. Okay, so this is from the Spicy Romance Book Club shop. Look how freaking adorable this is. Oh my goodness. It says, "My anxiety is chronic, but this book is iconic." And look how cute the frog is. Oh my god. I am a huge Over the Garden Wall fan, so when I saw this little frog, it just reminded me, and I really need to rewatch that show. I'm so excited for fall. So yes, this is from the Spicy Romance Book Club shop, and she is a small business owner, and she has all kinds of bookish t-shirts, sweatshirts. Even some of the sweatshirts are embroidered on her shop. Please go check her out. I love supporting small businesses, especially bookish businesses. And yeah, I got this in pink because I'm obsessed with pink, but she has a variety of colors. There's something for everybody on that shop. She even has the cutest little dragon embroidered sweatshirt for fourth wing lovers. So go check her out. Yeah, I'll have the link down below if you want to shop, browse, or if you want to grab yourself one of the cutest little frog shirts I've ever seen. Something about me is I also chose this shirt because I do have severe anxiety. So when I saw this, I was like, oh my god, this is so me, because books are a way for me to escape. They're a way for me to cope and to relieve some of that anxiety. So yeah, books are my saving grace. Books are my therapy. So C.L. Sharp is an indie author, and she sent me a bunch of goodies. Oh my goodness. This is her book. This is a urban romantasy new adult I'm sorry about the glare, but look how adorable this cover is. So this is Blind Thoughts by C.L. Sharp, and I don't know much about it other than there is magic in here. It's going to be a trilogy, and I believe she's working on the second and third books. It's also free on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, you can read this for free, or you can purchase a copy. I believe she's selling these through Amazon. Definitely go check her out. It seems really, really interesting. I did read the synopsis, and there's a lot to it. All I really know is this book follows Taliana Hoffman, and she's a healer from Massachusetts, and when her boyfriend disappears, she embarks on a journey and to sort of discover and find her place where she belongs in the war. She will discover that embracing her emotions is the key to unlocking her true potential. However, in doing so, she will find that she is not who she always thought she was. She is something much darker. So this sounds very interesting to me. We've got magic set in a modern society. The Order of the Hawk is at war. The Great Hawk chooses who can be in the order, help guide society and protect nature, using their unique abilities and magic to read emotions. They once lived in peace until one woman chose the wrong man to love, thus making the witch trials the Order's new reality. But when they didn't end as the world believes they did, the Order is left with only one goal: survive the brutal attacks from the Brethren of the Flaming Sword. So yeah, set in Massachusetts, there's a lot of magic going on and war. Seems like our FMC is going to discover who she is throughout her journey. So yeah, I'm excited for it. And the cover is just so beautiful. Now with this book, she did send some adorable artwork. So cute. And then we've got this one, and it is double-sided. She sent an adorable bookmark. Fireflies are a really big symbol. They're all over the cover. She sent this really adorable firefly book bag. Like, look how cute. I'm so thankful for these amazing goodies. Like, this is my first little bookish bag, and it is so adorable. Oh my god, I absolutely love it. This little thank you card. I feel like she put so much effort and so much work in this gift, and I am just so thankful. So please go do me a favor and check her out, and check her out on Kindle Unlimited, Amazon, Goodreads, wherever you can find her. The last box I ordered from Mercari, and if you've seen my TikTok, you know I am just so blown away by this book. I checked it out from the library, and I can't even believe it. This book just took me by complete surprise. I was not expecting to love it as much as I did. I was not expecting it to be a 1,000,000-star read, hands down in my top 3 favorite books of this year. Oh my god. I'm sure you've seen there's been a lot of mixed opinions about this book. It seems like either people absolutely love it or they absolutely hate it. I am the one that freaking loved this book, you guys. It is not a 5-star. 5-star is just offensive. It is a 1,000,000 stars. This is one of the books that I will think about forever, that I want multiple editions on my shelf, that I want to reread and annotate. It is one of those books. It is left a mark on my heart. So Silver Elite by Danny Francis. And I was so lucky to find this edition with the beautiful silver sprayed edges. Oh my god, like, I'm so glad I found this. Oh my goodness. I'm just so happy. Look at it. Look at it. Oh my god. It's just so beautiful. And to be honest, at first I was like, I don't know if I like this cover, but now that I've read it, I I adore this cover. Oh my god. So I ordered this from Mercari, and just, I love it when people personalize. I just love it. I just feel extra special. So she gave me a thank you card. Link her shop down below because I've ordered off Mercari before and I've never received a thank you card before. So, oh my god. And she didn't even just send me a thank you card. She sent me a few extra goodies. So just look how freaking cute. Look how cute. And this is from Jessie. And she says, thank you so much, Natalie. I hope you love your new first edition of Silver Elite. Absolutely. Oh my god. Like that, she sent me a little library card bookmark. Look how freaking cute. I think I'm gonna use this as part of like my reading journal. And maybe I'll just put like my top, like my 5-star reads here at the end of the year or do something like that. She sent me a couple stickers, and I am so thankful. So it's like the universe knew that I was going to be getting a Kindle soon, because yeah, I'm getting a Kindle for Christmas, and just out of nowhere I'm getting all these little bookish Kindle stickers. So anyways, I'm definitely gonna use these. These are so cute. Like, look at this. This one says, I like big books and I cannot lie. It's an iced coffee on a stack of books. Look how cute. So now I'm going to really quick just do a rapid fire weekly wrap up of what I read this week. So let's start out with Silver Elites, because I'm gonna have to return these books to the library tomorrow, so I just thought I would share with you what I read this week, my Goodreads rating, and just tell you a little bit about the book. We'll start out with Silver Elite. It's 5 stars on Goodreads, but you know, I just said this is a 1,000,000-star read. I freaking loved this book. I'm seeing a lot of people comparing it to the Hunger Games, which I don't really understand why. Like, the only similarity I found is that what would be their districts they call wards here in this book. I think it was hands down Divergent. Divergent, just more adult, more spice and cussing. In a way, it reminded me of my obsession of Divergent. Like, my teenager Divergent obsessed self was screaming the entire time because I just kept finding so many similarities, like with the characters, with the storyline, with the plot, everything. It just reminded me of Divergent. I'm gonna have to go watch Divergent now. It is so nostalgic for me. So this is a dystopian romance, and I have to say, like, the last dystopian I ever read was Divergent. So I mainly picked this up because I've been seeing it on TikTok. I've been hearing things about it. I didn't know what I was getting into. I didn't even really read the synopsis. I went in completely blind, and I would say that's the best way to read this book, is go in blind, because you're just gonna be blown away. Like, I was not bored at all. This is a page turner, you guys. This kept me up all night long. Even when I went to bed, I was still thinking about this book and like, what is gonna happen? You know how when you're reading, there are slower moments. There are parts that the pacing may be slower, or you may be like a little bored. No, I was not bored at all. Like, I was just turning the page and I just needed to know what was going to happen. I was obsessed with every single character. Oh my god. Now, I do get the Fourth Wing comparison as far as like our FMC goes. Her name is Rin Darlington, and I keep wanting to say Rin Darling, but she does remind me a little bit of Violet from Fourth Wing in the way that she's very impulsive and doesn't really think things through before she does things, and she makes some stupid decisions. Especially within the first couple of chapters, she makes a very reckless decision, and the consequences are horrible. My heart was breaking, I was sweating, my heart was beating so fast, I was stressed out, I was even tearing up. And you'll see, as you read the book. So FMC, I can see how she reminds me a little bit of Violet Sorrengail from Fourth Wing, even though romance here is totally kind of like Xaden and Violet from Fourth Wing, and a little bit like Foreign Tryst from Divergent, but it was freaking phenomenal. Pick this book up, you will not be disappointed. Briefly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. So in their society, you have people called the modified, which are essentially telepaths, and they call it a link, where they can link with someone and talk to them inside their mind, or even project images, or they can even read minds. So you have the mods, and even some of the mods have their abilities, like they can heal broken bones, they can see the future, and in Rin's case, she's what they call an insider, where she can another person's mind, multiple people's minds, and control them. So like she could get inside someone's head and make them do whatever she wants, which can be really dangerous, and this is why society feels very threatened by the modified. So when they use their abilities, their veins glow silver, so hence the cover. So then we have what they call the command or the prime, and these are essentially the military. They're soldiers that are going out and trying to rid society of all modified people. So yeah, in a way it is kind of like Divergent, how they're trying to rid society of divergence. She makes a reckless decision, and because of that, in the beginning, she is actually sent to the command to go through their military training program. She is literally recruited to her enemy. So in Rin's case, her veins do not glow silver, so she can hide into society very easily. Like nobody will know she's a mod unless she like pretty much tells them. So she has to hide and go through their military training program, otherwise they will take her to the stockade and she'll basically be their prisoner. So she's forced to go through the program, and that is where she meets our MMC Cross, who is actually the general's son, and the general, he is the one in control of the command and the prime. So she starts lusting after and falling in love her enemies. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Is enemies to lovers, and you know, these people want to kill her and kill her kind. So it's just so good. The romance is 10 out of 10. Amazing. Oh my god, they're both so cocky and I love it, and they both know how to push each other's buttons, but in the best way. Definitely give this a read. And oh my god, so she's named Rin after the bird, and Cross calls her Dove, and he made her call sign Broken Dove, which I think is just hilarious. So I don't know, there's just, all the characters are amazing. Even Kane, he's the best comic relief character. Oh my god, he is so funny. I would say there is a very subtle love triangle between Kane, Cross, and Rin, but we all know Rin is hot and heavy for Cross. I mean, it is very clear, but I do like the way Rin and Kane, I like their friendship, and they're both just so flirty with each other. We all know that she wants Cross, like it's very clear. Check this out. It's one of my favorite reads this year. And then I picked up Metal Slinger by Rachel Schneider. Yeah, I've been seeing this all over TikTok again. I saw it on Kindle Unlimited, so I was kind of interested. I've been reading romantasy like back to back, so maybe I feel like this was like maybe right book, wrong time. Like my brain was just overloaded. I don't know, I like the premise of it. I like the characters. I just felt like the pacing was a little slow, and everyone kept saying like, wait till you get to the last 100 pages. And I did, and if anything, this big reveal that everyone is obsessing over, it just made me mad. It really just made me mad. I feel like it didn't even make a whole lot of sense. Like, it just made me mad at her. What's her name? What is her name? Oh, Bryn. I'm gonna say Bryn because never mind, something's just revealed, but you know, Bryn, okay? It just made me so mad at her. Really. Anyways, I guess I will be one of those that will pick up book 2 because I do want to know what's gonna happen because it was a giant cliffhanger. I didn't enjoy this book as much as I hoped, unfortunately. I think book 2 comes out, I'm going to reread this and try again and see, because it's one of those things where, again, right book, wrong time. Like, I might have just been, you know, a little spent for brain power since I've read so many romantasies back to back. And then I picked up the 3rd book in the Plated Prisoner series by Raven Kennedy. I'm not really gonna go into a whole lot of detail. I gave this book 5 stars. I loved it. I loved everything about it. This book broke my heart. I was crying towards the end of the book. If you've read it, you know I was literally crying, but Aaron is such a badass, and Rip Slade, oh my god, hands down the best MMC ever. Oh my god, like, he's right up there with how I feel about Kingfisher. So give this series a go if you haven't. You can get them all on Kindle Unlimited. I will say, check the trigger warnings before you read. I will say the way women are treated in this series is absolutely horrible, but our girl, our FMC Aaron, she pulls through, she comes through, especially in this book. She is a fighter. She is so strong, and I'm so proud of her. So yeah, check the trigger warnings. I hear the first book, Guild, is like kind of like a prequel, so there's not a whole lot going on in that book, but it has relevant information to continue on in this series. So it just gets better and better after book 1. Like, I love the 2nd book, but now I love this one even more, so give it a chance. And then you guys, I picked up some snake smut. Okay, Kiss of the Basilisk by Lindsay Straub. So this one, I want to say this one, it was way too long. I gave it 3 stars. Okay, I put it right in the middle because it's like, I liked it, but it was way too long, and it was so smutty to the point that I was getting bored of the spice. So see, this was probably the darkest romance I've ever read. The only dark romance I've read is Butcher and Blackbird and the Lights Out series by Navessa Allen. So I haven't really dabbled a whole lot into dark romance, so if you have any recommendations, let me know. I want to know what y'all think about this one, because if you are a dark romance reader, like, how dark would you say this is? How spicy would you say this is compared to other dark romance books out there? I would like to know, because I want to say it was like the first book I've ever read that was like spice every chapter. Oh my god, like, even Neon Gods was a lot of spice, but this is like on a whole other level, okay? And the things that he does in here, I don't want to spoil anything, but I'm just gonna say the Claw, the Black Venom, King Daddy, like, what did I just read? Okay, what did I just read? And the love triangle, like, I was not there for it. I did not like it. Yeah, I didn't like anybody.
Mama.
Maybe Lily and Leo.
Mama.
Caspin I started out liking, then he just got,
Mama.
I don't know. Our FMC Temperance, I'm gonna call her Temperature, because she just pissed me off. She pissed me off so bad. Like, you have no idea. She wants to complain that Caspin's inconsistent. She's inconsistent at she'll say one thing and then say something contradicting. I'm like, you make no sense. You make no sense, and you're getting mad at them, but honestly, they should be getting mad at you. Like, she is a bitch. I did not like her. She was annoying me the whole time. I'm like, this bitch. she shouldn't get anybody. No. I think Leo and Caspian should have each other, and she should just be alone and miserable because she's just getting on my fucking nerves. Like, there was one quote where, I don't know, she was like, I need to read it to you. She was just so annoying. Like, she would say, like, can't believe you expect me to do ... And then he'd be like, I don't expect you to do anything. And then she's like, well, do you think I'm incapable? I'm like, bitch, you just said, I can't believe you expect me. And now you're saying, like, what? Do you think I'm incapable? And then he was literally like, don't bait me into saying something that you'll hold against me. Yeah, so I did not like her. Like, she gets like 0 stars as far as a female character. Like, so yeah, read this book if you want some hot snake smut. Other than that, it was good and all, but there's some parts that were pretty disturbing and disgusting, and I don't know. I mean, obviously Lindsay did something right because I did finish it and I kept reading. So yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why I kept reading, but I did. And even the reveal didn't take me by surprise. I literally wrote down in my notes, what if she's part basilisk? Yeah. Like, I had some questions as I was reading, and the big reveal. Hi guys, I just wanted to get back on here and say that I lost the last footage due to storage reasons. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will be posting the summer ween vlog sometime next week. But thank you so much, and love you, book besties.